Hey guys, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khamma ghani to all of you. Welcome to today's class guys, and this is your Prodigy series for CBSE 10th, and I hope you are very excited because we are starting a one brand new topic today, that is arithmetic progression. Alright, so guys, I hope all of you are very excited because in this session we will be talking about the introduction, what is a sequence, what is a series, all right, and what is this arithmetic progression, which we generally call it an AP. All right, and then we'll talk about the general term of an AP. That means any AP, if we have been given, how can we write its general term? All right, so that is what we are going to discuss in today's class. So I hope all of you are very excited. Okay, so let me first introduce with my introduction. Those who don't know me, guys, my name is Gopal Paliwal. I am master teacher of mathematics here at Vedantu. I've done my graduation from IIT Dhanbad and have been teaching from the past 5 years. Alright, you can see my other credentials on your screen. Now let's move ahead with our topic, arithmetic progression. Now, this chapter I have divided into 3 sessions. Session 1, which will be talking about introduction and general term of an AP. Session 2 will be sum of n terms of an AP, and session 3 will be based on applications in which we will be discussing word problems. All right guys, so these will be our 3 sessions, and then one more session which will be one shot, in which we'll be doing the revision of the whole topic. All right guys, so this is the type of problem, this is our star problem for today, and by the end of this session we'll be able to solve this problem very easily. Don't worry about it, it's a very easy problem. All right, you might be thinking like, sir, P is given, Q and so many variables, how will I be able to solve it? Don't worry, it will be very easy once you'll see this whole session. All right, now let's first start with talking about sequence. What is a sequence? So if with the definition we'll go, sequence is a finite or infinite list of numbers following a certain pattern. Now the important thing over here which you have to remember is a pattern. There must be a pattern. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a pattern, that is they are all natural numbers, or the main pattern is we are adding plus 1. Every time we are adding plus 1. Then let's say I can write it as 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 and so on. So here the pattern is I am multiplying 2. Yes or no? Here the pattern is I am multiplying 2. So the pattern could be anything. You just have to find out what is the rule. And if we get by using this pattern, now I can say the next number will be 128. In this, the next number will be 6, 7, 8. So I can find out the next number using that pattern. So all these numbers which are occurring, they are not any random number. They are following a particular pattern and it forms a sequence. That is your sequence. Easy. Now you'll be thinking, what is a series then? Is series and sequence, is it two different things? But a sequence is just this list of numbers, and if I join these numbers with addition, if I do the sum of all these numbers, then it will become a series. So if I do 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, then it will be called a series. All right. Now all these numbers which are present in a sequence or in a series, they are called terms. What they are called? Term. So it will be our first term of the sequence or of the series. This is the second term of this series. All right. In this series, first term, this is my first term. 4 is my second term, right? 8 is my third term. 16th is my fourth term. So at whatever place they are coming, that is called term, and that term. So in this case, we can say nth term also. At any n place, at any place n. All right, at any place n. So guys, let me know in the chat box right now, what do you think values of n can be? N can represent, or whatever possible values of n we can get in this. Let me know. I'll tell you about this thing, that what are the possible values of n in this session only. But till that time, you can tell me by thinking about it and tell me what can be the possible values of n. Alright, so we have learned about sequence, we have learned about series. Now what is a progression? So progression is a sequence in which the general term can be expressed as using a mathematical formula. Now some sequences, like getting a mathematical formula will be difficult. For example, let's say when I write 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and so on. Now this is a sequence of prime numbers. This is a sequence of prime numbers, and we don't have any pattern that how prime numbers comes in a series in numbers. How prime numbers come, there is no pattern for that, right? No, we are not able to deduct yet any pattern, right? So they come abruptly, again sometimes after a lot of gaps, sometimes very quickly they'll come. So there is no mathematical formula by which I can write the next term. After 13 what will come? So I have to check. 14 is a composite number, 15 is a composite number, 16 is a composite number, 17 is a prime number. So I'll write 17. So there is no mathematical formula. So it is not a progression. But whereas suppose if I write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this I can represent using a mathematical formula, right? For example, I can write suppose n belongs to the term. So it will be nothing, but you can say suppose to see my first term is 2. First term is 2. Second term is 4. Third term is 6. So you can clearly see what I am doing. If I am talking about third term, double of it. Fourth term is 8. Fifth term is this. So nth term, what will be the nth term? Nth term, every time I am doubling it, so nth term will be twice of n. So this is a mathematical formula. Put n equal to anything. N equal to 10, 20 will be the 10th term, right? So this will be called a progression. This will be called a progression. Okay, beta? So this is your sequence, series and progression. Now what is arithmetic progression? Please listen to this. This is the whole gist of this whole chapter. What is arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is a sequence. It is a sequence only in which the sequence can have any rule. You can multiply something, you can add something, you can subtract something, you can divide, you can square, anything you can do. But in arithmetic progression, what we are saying, numbers in which we get each term by adding a particular number to the previous term except the first term. So first term we can choose anything randomly. We can choose our first term randomly. Let's say I have chosen my first term as 2. I have chosen my first term as 2, and my the number which I will be adding every time, that d, let's say I have chosen as 3. So I'll keep adding 3 every time. Now see, 2 plus 3 if I am adding, I am getting 5. 3 plus 8 I am getting 5 plus 3 I am adding, I am getting 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. Right? So I'll start with any random number and I'll keep adding some number to get the remaining terms. So this A is called the first term of the AP. This A is called first term of this AP. And this D is called common difference. Please remember, this D is called common difference. Alright. So this is my first term A. This is A2 second term. This is A3 third term. This is A4 fourth term. A5 fifth term, and so on. Alright. So arithmetic progression, beta, in simple way, I can say difference between two consecutive terms. Difference between two consecutive terms is always equal. That's the major thing. Whenever you have to check that whether a given sequence is in arithmetic progression or not, just remember difference between two consecutive terms will always be equal. That means from second term if I subtract the first term, it will be same as subtracting from third term, subtracting second term, or from fourth term subtracting the third term, or from fifth term subtracting the fourth term, and so on. Any term minus the previous term will always be same throughout this arithmetic progression. Any term minus the previous term will always, and this will always be equal to common difference. This will always be equal to common difference. Here you can see 5 minus 2, 3, 8 minus 5, 3, 11 minus 8, 3, 14 minus 11, 3. Every time it will be same. So that is what it is called, arithmetic progression. Okay, beta, this is how this arithmetic progression is identified. Now, if I talk about history, so John Carl Friedrich Gauss, he is called father of arithmetic progression because he found out a shortcut for calculating the sum of an arithmetic progression, that too at a tender age of 10. Very amazing fact, right? All right. Now, why we are studying arithmetic progression? So beta, to tell you this thing, like sequences we see throughout in our life. Like suppose if you'll see, this is also a pattern, this is also a pattern. So there are many theories like the seeds of the sunflower, they follows a golden ratio. Golden ratio is a very it's a very good thing, but there are many myths attached to this golden ratio as well. Yes, you heard me right. So you can search on YouTube also regarding golden ratio. What is a golden ratio? All right. So let me see later. Like this is an important thing which I'm telling you. So there are many sequences which are very important. Like where do the numbers go? Studying the number, especially in the stock market and all, studying the number sequence is very important just to see how this is going to behave, what further rule we can apply. Many applications for arithmetic progressions and for like overall sequence and series. All right. So arithmetic progression, guys, as I have told you, you can add or subtract any particular number. So remember, our common difference can be any real number. It can be positive, it can be negative, it can be rational, it can be irrational, anything. All right, but it should be common throughout. Every time it should be the same thing. Now, one more thing, guys, I would like all of you to notice over here. Like, see, when the common difference is positive, you can see we are getting an increasing AP. Can you see or not? The terms of the AP are increasing, 2, 8, 14, 20, 26, and so on. When the common difference is negative, that series is decreasing, or the arithmetic progression AP is decreasing AP. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, because I am adding minus 5 every time. I am adding minus 5 every time. All right. So common difference can be any real number. Also my first term A, first term also which I will choose, it can also be any real number. It can be any real number. All right. Rational, irrational, negative, positive, anything. A and D can get any value. Please remember, I have asked you a question at the starting. Do let me know in the comment sections. I would really like to see in the comment sections right now how many of you are able to figure out what is the possible values of n. Suppose A, first term can be any real number. Common difference can be any real number. What are the possible values of n? Let me know. All right. Now let's look at this question. Show that each of the progressions given below is an AP. Find the first term, common difference, and next term of each. So for the first one, guys, if you'll see, we have 9, 15, 21, 27. So I can say 9 to 15 I am adding plus 6, 15 to 21 I am adding plus 6, 21 to 27 I am adding plus 6. So everywhere difference is common. I can say common difference is same everywhere. है ना? I can say, sir, a common difference will be 15 minus 9, which is equal to 6, and first term is equal to 9. Now they are saying what is the next term? So in 27, add 6 again, 33 will be my next term. Right? Second one, root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32. Now you might be thinking, sir, root 8, root 18, it's not going correct. But beta, please remember, root 8 minus root 2 directly you cannot do. We need to simplify it. It is root 2. Root 8, if you will see, is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2. 2 will be taken common. It will be 2 root 2. Right? You must be knowing by now. 2 root 2. Root 18 will be 2 into 3 into 3. 3 will come outside. It is 3 root 2. It is 4 root 2. Now you can see everywhere I am adding root 2. Yes or no? Every time I am adding root 2. Right? So I can say, sir, my first term is root 2. My common difference also is root 2 only. And the next term will be 5 root 2. And if you want to write it in this form, it will be root 50. 5 taken inside will be 25. 25 2s are 50. Right? Alright, bacho. So this is how we can say, yes, sir, both the given progressions or both the given sequences represents an AP because the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. Second one is an important one. Okay? Many students by looking at it will think it is not an AP, but it is. Alright, it is an AP. Okay guys, next question now. If the nth term of a progression is 4n minus 10, show that it is an AP, find its first term and common difference. So guys, I got to know that the general term or nth term of this AP, an, is given as 4n minus 10. So in this, when I put different values of n, I will get my different terms. Right or wrong? Yes. So if I start with my first term, if I want to get my first term, put n equal to 1 in this, you will get first term a1 as 4 into 1 minus 10, which is what? Minus 6. Let's look at n equal to second term. So a2 is equal to 4 into 2 minus 10, which is minus 2. Third term, a3, 4 into 3 minus 10, which is 12 minus 10, which is equal to 2. Fourth term, I can say a4 will be equal to 4 into 4 minus 10, which is fourth term is equal to 6. So now you can clearly see the terms are minus 6, minus 2, 2 and 6. So every time I am adding plus 4. Yes or no? So I can clearly say, yes sir, it is an AP where first term is minus 6, common difference is 4. Where first term is minus 6 and common difference is equal to 4. Alright guys, easy question, what else? Nth term is given, put n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll get your AP. So these kind of questions are very easy if we know the nth term. Guys, please remember, if we know the nth term in any question, the question becomes very easy because we can clearly get arithmetic progression AP. Alright, so till now, if you will see, till now, the most important thing which is coming to us is the first term and the common difference. Now, this first term and the common difference will form the basis of our arithmetic progression. This will tell us many things about our arithmetic progression. So the next thing which I'm going on is for the nth term of an arithmetic progression. Alright, so I hope all of you are very excited. How will we get the nth term? Ab dekho, simple AP if I'll give you over here. Now if I'll tell you find out the, suppose here nth term is given. If I don't give you nth term and if I'll give you minus 6, minus 2, 2, 6 and so on, dash, 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 suppose if I'll give. And I'll tell you, ki beta, tell me the 100th term. So it's not like you'll keep adding 400 times or you'll till reach 100 times you'll keep adding 4. That doesn't make any sense, right? So we will find out a formula now which is called general term or nth term of an AP. Okay? Before I go ahead, I would really like to talk to you about one thing which is very important for all of you who and all are looking for guidance for their preparation. Now, why do you need guidance? But a guidance is very important at this point because you need a structured way of study. You need a proper schedule with which you can finish your syllabus. Conceptual clarity is also very important. Enjoying the class also is very important because these are your very precious years of your life. These upcoming 4 to 5 years will decide what you're going to do, all right, and how much determination you have, all right. Although I do always say that life doesn't end with say IIT or NEET preparation. Life is beyond that also. But cracking them makes the life easier. That's always true, right? So it is better to prepare, work hard, and obviously in the later stages of life you'll explore more. But it is better to start preparing, start doing hard work from now, so that you can face the hardships of your upcoming life, right? So for that, this guidance which will tell you that what is important, what is which topic you need to focus more, where you can score more marks, which questions are important, that is very important for cracking an examination, right? So for that you have Vedantu's Pro subscription, and it is the most reliable course you'll be getting right now. Why it is most reliable, beta? Because it comes with the promise, a promise of improvement, and I would say rather a guarantee of improvement. Yes, you heard me right. You are getting guaranteed improvement when you are taking Vedantu Pro subscription. What does it mean? It simply means, beta, when you are coming to Vedantu and taking the whole course, you get the guarantee of improvement of your marks. So we say you join Vedantu and you will definitely improve in your marks. And you'll say, sir, if it is guarantee, what if I don't improve? So beta, dekho, first thing, we are very sure you will improve. And suppose if you are not improving, in that case, take your whole course fee back. Yes, you heard me right. Take the whole course fee back. Whatever you have studied is free of cost because you didn't see any improvement. That's the promise. That's the guarantee we are giving, which no one has ever taken. We are taking full responsibility, full ownership of your studies, and we want to be your partner in this journey. Only thing we want to you, that once you take the course, we want you to attend at least 75% of the classes and 75% of the test. Now you'll say, sir, why this? Because if I just say that just purchasing the course itself will make you improve, that's very wrong to the spirit of this education. You cannot buy education at any cost. You have to work hard. I am not giving you any golden dream or something here, hey, beta, you just buy this and you'll improve. That's my guarantee. Just buying is enough. No, your hard work will be required. All right. So we are becoming your partner. And as many, everyone will keep telling you, beta, it's your responsibility to study, it's your responsibility to improve. We are sharing that responsibility with you. But it does not mean we are taking the whole responsibility on ourselves. So you also at least need to come to the classes to start learning the subject, to start enjoying the subject. What our guarantee is, you join Vedantu's course, you come to our class, and we'll make sure you will find the studies interesting. You'll find the subject interesting. That's what we are promising for. That is why this much minimum attendance is required. Now we have not kept it 100% because we really know that sometimes even the best of our students may get some issue, personal issue, internet connection problem. This might happen. That is why 75% of the classes criteria we have maintained. All right. Now what are the features? So guys, Vedantu Pro subscription is like loaded with features. All right. You can see over here unlimited classes, notes, assignments, test. The one of the very important feature which I would like to talk to you right now is your in-class doubt solving. In this beta, like other than the master teacher, suppose I am taking a class, other than me in the class itself, there will be more teachers present who will be taking care of your doubts. So you can talk to them throughout the class for any doubt you are having. Any doubt you have, just post the doubt and you'll get the solution for that in the real time. So you don't have to wait till the end of the class that, okay, beta, I'll tell you the solution at the end. I'll take all the doubts at the end. No need to do all that. Whatever doubt you have got, at that moment only, get your doubts answered. All right. And then micro courses, crash courses to study a topic as many times as you want. All right. So remember guys, less is more, less price, more classes. And you can register for Vedantu's Pro subscription by the link which is mentioned in the description box of this video as well as in the pinned comment. Important thing, GPE Pro, because this will give you 10% off. Yes, you'll get 10% off with this coupon code GPE Pro, and this will give you this Pro subscription at the minimum price. All right. So let me quickly show you how you can register for Vedantu's Pro subscription. Let's say guys, you have come to this video. All right. Now in the description box, you can see in the pinned comment here, you can say Vedantu Pro subscription. You can click either on this link or in show more over here description box. Here you can see subscribe to Vedantu Pro Subscription. Register for that. Click over here. Now here you can click on change if you want to change your grade or if you want to change your board. I have taken right now grade 10 CBSE. Now you have 3 courses: Pro Lite, Pro Classic, Pro Plus. Now these 3 courses, guys, one thing let me tell you very clearly. The prices are different because of the different features, but classes are going to be same in all the 3 categories. It's not like Pro Lite students will have different classes, Pro Classic students will have different classes, Pro Plus students will have different classes. Not like that. Classes are same. So there nothing. The difference is post-class experience. So in Pro Lite, you get live classes, test series, notes, assignments, and doubt solving in the class. Pro Classic gives you extra personalization. That is, even after the class, if you are facing any doubts, click the photo of the doubt, post it in the mobile app, and you will get the explanation for that question. And then comes Pro Plus, which has this doubt solving on mobile app also, plus personal mentor. So personal mentor, you can think of them as your motivator, teacher, supporter, guide, anything. Any problem, academic, non-academic, you can always rely upon them. They'll be your helping hand and they'll make sure you come out of this journey with flying colors. All right. Any information you need, just click on that feature and you'll be able to see what this feature includes. Like suppose live interactive online classes, you'll get to see what the platform is, how Wave platform will make the interaction much smoother. All this you can see over here. Now any query which I was not able to answer, guys, okay, so you can come to the bottom of this page. Here you can see frequently asked questions are mentioned. All right, so you can see any question which I have not answered by now. ठीक है बच्चों? All right, so this is all in the Pro subscription course. Let us move ahead with our main topic, that is general term of an AP. All right, so we call it general term of an AP, or you can say nth term. General term of an AP means what? Nth term. What will be the nth term of an AP? So guys, let's look at AP. How does an AP look? Suppose if I take my first term. Suppose if I take my first term as A and my common difference as D. All right. So let's look at all the terms. So my first term, I will write it as A. Second term will be in A, add D. Yes or no? In first term, add D. My third term will be in second term, add D, which is in A plus D, add one more D, which will become A plus 2D. My fourth term will be A3. In the third term, add one more time D. So it will be A plus 2D plus D will become 3D. In my fifth term will be fourth term plus D, which I can write as A plus 4D. So can you see the pattern? When there is one first term, D is not there. Second term, D is one time. Third term, D is 2 times. Fourth term, D is 3 times. Fifth term, D is 4 times. So if I go by the same pattern, I can say nth term will be A plus D one less time. If it is fifth term, D is 5 minus 1. If it is fourth term, D is 4 minus 1 times. So if it is nth term, it will be n minus 1 times of D. One less, right? Fifth term, so 4. Fourth term, so 3. So here nth term, so n minus 1 times of D. So this is the formula for the general term of an AP. Alright guys, this is my formula for finding out general term of an AP. Now once I know in this formula, in any AP, what is the first term and what is the common difference, I can find out any term I want. For example, let's say, bachon, I told you that my first term is 5, common difference is, let's say, 3. And if I ask you what is the 100th term, now no need to write this AP again and again. What you can directly do, you can use this formula AN is A plus n minus 1 into D. First term is 5, common difference is 3, and I want to find out 100th term. That means n is equal to 100. So I can say 100th term, wherever n is there, write 100. A, first term is 5 plus 100 minus 1 into d is 3. So 100th term of this AP will be 5 plus 99 into 3. So it will be equal to 5 plus 99 3s are, so 9 3s are 27 power 2. 27 plus 2 is 29, 297. So 100th term of this AP will be equal to 302. Alright, so this is how this general term is going to help you. Now I don't have to keep writing the terms of this AP till 100 and then see which term it is. Directly I can find out any term of this AP. So two things which are very important is first term and the common difference in all the questions of AP. If you know the first term and the common difference, you can find out anything you want. Alright, now let's look at some questions based on the general term of an AP. So please remember this formula, very, 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 very important formula. Okay? General term of an AP, arithmetic progression. Okay, now let's look at a question. First question, is minus 150 a term of the AP? Now, coming to the question which I asked you at the starting, that what do you think, guys, what will be the possible values of n? I will also see in the comment section also that how many of you would have answered. So I'll also see how many of you would have answered the value of n. So beta dekho, simple logic, n represents the term, whether it is first term, n is 1. If it is second term, n is 2. If it is third term, n is 3. Right? Now I cannot say there is minus 1th term or half term, half the term. There is nothing like that. Alright. So n minimum value, it can be 1, which is the first term. Then it can be second term, third term, fourth term, and so on. So remember, n represents natural number only. N can have only natural number value, whereas first term and the common difference can have any real number value. N will be only natural number. Alright, now let's look at this question. What it is saying is minus 150 a term of this AP. So let's see what is the value of n for minus 150. Alright, so I can say in this AP first term is 11. Obviously, sir, D is not given, beta, it is given. Second term I know, first term I know, or third term and second term, difference between any two consecutive terms. So common difference, let's say I'm writing A2 minus A1. So it will be 8 minus 11, which is minus 3. Now guys, one more thing, please remember this trick at the back of your mind. Ki when the AP is decreasing, you can see here, AP is decreasing 11, 8, 5, 2. So when the AP is decreasing, common difference must be negative. Alright, many students, what mistake they'll make? When they are in the hurry, they'll write 11 minus 8, common difference is 3, which is wrong. We do the common difference is any term minus the previous term. Remember, common difference is suppose any term, nth term, minus the previous term, n minus 1th term. Understand this thing. It is any term minus the previous term. So if I'll do A2 minus A1, if I'll do A3 minus A2, A4 minus A3. So previous term we need to subtract. So common difference is minus 3. Let's see. Let's say an is equal to minus 150. And I will find out the value of n. If n is a natural number, I will say minus 150 is a term of this AP. And if n is not a natural number, I will say that means minus 150 is not present, because n must be a natural number, right? So I can say an is a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to minus 150. So 11 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 3 is equal to minus 150. Shift 11 over there, n minus 1 into minus 3 is equal to minus 11 shifted over there, it will become minus 161. Right? Then shift minus 3 in division, n minus 1 is 161 by 3. Shift 1 over there, n is equal to 161 by 3 plus 1. Take LCM, it will be 164 by 3. So I can say it is 3 5s are 15, 3 4s are 12. 54, 2 by 3. N is not a natural number. So I can clearly say since n is not a natural number. Clearly say minus 150 is not a term of this AP. Not a term of the AP, given AP. Simple. So very important thing beta, n must be a natural number. ठीक है, very important term. Next question देखो. अब देखो this question, try to look very carefully for this question. If 10th term of an AP is 52 and 17th term is 20 more than 13th term, find the AP. अब देखो बेटा, if you look at this question carefully, we don't know what is the common difference. We don't know what is the first term. But they are telling us to find out the AP. So we need to utilize the information which we know in this. So I know 10th term is given as 52. So I can write 10th term, if I use the general term formula, a plus 10 minus 1, which means what? 90. Yes or no? If I use general term formula, 10th term will be a plus n minus 1. So 10 minus 1 is 9. A plus 90 is equal to 52. All right. This is my first equation. Second equation, they are saying 17th term is 20 more than 13th term. So it is saying 17th term is 20 more than 13th term. How do I write it mathematically? I can say 17th term is 20 more means plus 20. Plus 20 in what? More than 13th term. So in a 13th. 17th term is 20 more than 13th term. 17th term by general term formula, I can write it as a plus 17 minus 1, 16d. And 13th term I can write as a plus 13 minus 1, 12d plus 20. Now guys, a to a got cancelled. Shift 12d over there. 16d minus 12d is equal to 20. 16d minus 12d is 4d is equal to 20. So I can say d is equal to 5. 20 by 4. Now once I know d is equal to 5, I can utilize this value in the first equation over here. So I can say a plus 9d. So 9 into d is what guys? 5. A plus 9d is equal to 52. So a plus 45 is 52. So I can say a is 52 minus 45, which means 7. So my first term is 7. Common difference is 5. I can directly say that, sir, the given AP in this will be 7. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 5, 17. 22, 27, and so on. This will be my AP. So always focus on getting the first term and the common difference. Now here, what happens is the second equation was formed in such a way that a got eliminated. Sometimes both a and d will be present in the equation. In that case, you don't have to worry. This is a linear equation into variable. This will also be a linear equation into variable. Directly, linear equation into variables, pair of linear equation into variables if we have, elimination method, substitution method, anything you can use and get the values of a and d. So application of linear equation into variables is also present in this question. Okay, beta. All right. So this is what my AP is going to be. Now look at this question. Achha, this is one more also important topic. This is also a good topic. Find the 10th term from the end. Understand this word, from the end of this AP. From the end. That means if I start counting it from the back, which term will be at the 10th place? Okay. So for that beta, logic, simple logic, what I will say, do one thing now. Let us reverse the AP. Let us reverse this AP. So an AP reversed is still an AP only, right? And now whatever is the 10th term from the end of the original AP will be the 10th term of this AP. So here I can say A is 216. My common difference will be, I can say, sir, these two terms, last terms I can subtract, but remember any term minus the previous term. So I will do 6 minus 13, which is minus 7. So 10th term will be A plus 10 minus 1 into D is minus 7. So 216 plus 9 into minus 7 is minus 63. So it will be equal to 3, and 21 minus 6 will be equal to 153. So 10th term from the back of this AP will be 53. Now this is the method. Alright, this is the general method which we will be using, and we just reverse this AP. So once you reverse the AP, the last term becomes the first term, and the common difference, by देखो here in the original AP, this is your last term, let's say L, which became first term over here, and the common difference over here, if I check A2 minus A1, 13 minus 6, which is 7, and here it is minus 7. So I can say when I reverse an AP, when an AP is reversed, what happens? Last term becomes first term, and common difference changes its sign. If it is positive, it will become negative. If it is negative, it will become positive. Because right now this AP is an increasing AP, but if I reverse it, it will become a decreasing AP. So common difference will change the sign. Now directly you can do this also. Directly beta, if I'll give you the formula, देखो, I know general term formula is A plus N minus 1 into D. So when I reverse this AP, alright, when I reverse this AP, nth term from the end का formula will be, last term becomes the first term, so it will be A plus N minus 1 into, I know when I reverse the AP, common difference becomes negative, so it will be final formula L minus this, if I'll multiply over here, minus N minus 1 into D. This is the direct formula. If you remember direct formula, no need to do anything. A common difference become negative, this, that. Directly replace the value. L is 216. ठीक है? L is 216 from the original value. Minus 10th term from the end. So 10 minus 1 into common difference over here is what? 7. So it will be again 216 minus 9 into 7 is what? Minus 63, which is equal to again 153. So same answer you are going to get. Alright, so you can directly remember this formula also, L minus N minus 1 into D. Alright beta, ठीक है? तो you can see beta, the questions are not very difficult. Easy से questions हैं. ठीक है? एक और question देखो, very good question it is. Please read this question ध्यान से. What it is saying? How many numbers are there between 101 and 999 which are divisible by both 2 and 5? दोनों, both 2 and 5. So in these kind of question, beta, first thing you need to understand what kind of numbers these going to be. Those numbers which are divisible by both 2 and 5. So take LCM of 2 and 5, it is 10. Simply they are asking those number which are divisible by 10. Yes or no? If a number is divisible by 10, that number is divisible by both 2 and 5. Otherwise, it is not. So how many multiples of 10 do you see between 101 to 999? So starting from 101, I can say 110, 120, 130, and this way guys, I'll keep going up to 990. These are my numbers. So I have got my AP. Now they are saying how many numbers are there. So if I take it as my first term, this is the second term. So in this way, this will be my nth term. Now I don't know what is n. Once I got to know what is n, I can clearly say, suppose if I got n as 20. So I can say that will be 20th term. So total 20 terms. So let's start with the first term. So I can say, sir, my first term is this, and common difference will be A2 minus A1 if you are doing 120 minus 110, which is 10 only. So I know my common difference, I know my first term. Let's see what is the value of n. I know an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So 990 is equal to 110 plus n minus 1, into 10 to get the value of n, because nth term I have taken as 990. Shift it over there. So you'll get 880 is equal to n minus 1 by 10. The 0 to 0 got cancelled. Shift minus 1 over there and it will become plus 1. So n is equal to 89. That means 990 is 89th term. That means 990 is 89th term. So starting from first term, if we are getting 89th term, so how many numbers are there? Sir, I will say total there are 89 numbers between 101 to 999, such that they are divisible by both 2 and 5. ठीक है बेटा? Alright. So questions are not very difficult, very easy problems. अब देखो, now we have reached to our star questions, right? That drum roll sound must be there, right? Like that. I don't know how to play drums, so don't mention, but you can understand. So this is the drum roll question. What we are going to do in this one. Okay? Think first. What I look in this question, na beta. If you want, please pause this as well. Pause this video, solve this question, and try to think how it can be solved. And once you are done, check the solution. If you are not able to solve, again resume the video and see what is the solution. Now, if you look at this question carefully, you will see pth term of an AP is given Q, qth term of an AP is given as P. So two terms of an AP is given, and if they have given me two terms of an AP, easily I can get two equations in A and D. I have always told you, beta, first term and common difference. We need to think about these two every time. What is my first term? What is my common difference? And once I got to know what is my first term and what is my common difference, then I can find out whatever term I need. So let's first start with the information given. They have told AP, each term of an AP is Q. I can write using general term formula A plus P minus 1 into D is equal to Q. Second, Qth term is equal to P. So I can say A plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to P. You can clearly see, if I treat P and Q as the constants and A and D as my variable, this is a linear equation in two variables. So let's do one thing, guys. Let us subtract both the equations. So when I subtract, let's change the sign. Minus, minus, minus. So A minus A got cancelled. We are left with P minus 1 into D minus of Q minus 1 into D is equal to Q minus P. Okay, let's multiply D. P into D is PD, minus D into 1 is minus D. Now D into Q is QD, again outside negative, so minus QD. D into minus 1 is minus D, again one negative outside, so negative into negative will become positive, so plus D is equal to Q minus P. Now minus D plus D got cancelled. Here I can say P minus Q if I take common into D. PD minus QD, D taken common, P minus Q into D is equal to Q minus P. Q minus P, if I take negative common, it will become P minus Q or not. If I take negative common, the signs will change. Q will become minus Q, minus P will become plus P. So P minus Q. So I can clearly say D is minus of P minus Q upon P minus Q. P minus Q to P minus Q got cancelled. D is equal to minus 1. Alright. So what I have got, guys? I have got common difference as minus 1. Using the linear equation in two variables, I have used elimination method. Everything we know. We know elimination method, linear equation in two variables, and the general term formula. So we have got D equal to minus 1. Now how do I get the value of A? Simple. So put this value of D in any of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. Let's put equation 1. Okay. So I can say in equation 1, A plus P minus 1 into D. What is D, beta? D is minus 1 is equal to Q. This is my equation 1, substituting this value over here. So I can say A Now minus 1 into p is minus p. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1 is equal to q. So I can say a is equal to minus p shifted there will become plus p. Plus q was already there. 1 shifted there will become minus 1. Alright. So I have got the value of a, which is p plus q minus 1, and d, which is minus 1. Now don't be afraid, sir, a is in terms of p and q. So what? P and q is in the question only, na? So okay. A is p plus q minus 1, d is minus 1. Okay? First term I know, common difference I know. Now I can find out any term of this AP. Okay? What they are asking? They are asking me to find out the p plus q term. So obviously it will be a plus whatever value over here, p plus q is over here, by minus 1 into d. General term formula says that only na. A n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in place of n, write p plus q. So a p plus q is a plus p plus q minus 1 into d. Right? ठीक है? तो बेटा देखो, I can say p plus q term of this AP will be, what is a? A is p plus q minus 1 plus here p plus q minus 1 into d is minus 1. So if I open the bracket, it will be p plus q minus 1. Now minus 1 into p is minus p, plus sign, so it will not change anything. Minus 1 into q is minus q. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Now if you will see, p minus p got cancelled, q minus q got cancelled, minus 1 plus 1 got cancelled. Everything got cancelled. That means p plus qth term of this AP, everything is gone, is equal to 0. This is how you solve this amazing question. Alright, so what I have done, guys, not something new. I knew the p term and I knew the q term. So what I have done, made the general term equations for both. I saw it is a linear equation in two variables, solved both. D equal to minus 1 I have got. This value I will put in any of the equation. I have got a as p plus q minus 1. Once I know a and d, I can find out any term of this AP using general term formula. Use the general term formula and I have got my answer. Right? Alright. So if you are not able to understand, please pause this video once, go through these all steps and solve this one more time on your own. Even if you have understood this, please solve this one more time on your own. Alright. ठीक है बच्चों, तो this is all in today's class. Now time for your homework question. Homework question क्या है बेटा? This will be your homework question. Do let me know what will be the answer in the comment section down below. And before you are leaving, please don't forget to like this video, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, so I have already told you about GPE Pro. I have told you 3 types of courses. It depends upon the personalization. Classes will be same, so you can take any course according to your needs. Also, remember these price you are not paying for completing the syllabus only once, because you can complete your syllabus as many times as you want using micro courses. Alright, and VIP promise, which gives you the response, which gives you the guarantee of your improvement. We take the responsibility that you will improve. If you don't improve, your whole money will be returned. Only thing, 75% of the classes and 75% of the test you should complete. ठीक है बेटा? So this is all in today's class, and now you can see the batch starting dates. They are starting very soon. Now I would like, suppose say any student who is thinking 5 July the new CBSE batch is starting, so I'll take admission on 5. So don't do that. Take it as quickly as possible so that you can register for that batch. Also, micro courses are still there, guys, so don't delay it for like more days. Obviously, like already July is starting and you want to do your syllabus in a complete manner. It is very important that you join this course as soon as possible and start exploring with the help of micro courses. Alright bacho, so I have told you, link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. GPE Pro is your code for getting 10% off. Alright, so thank you so much guys. This is the end of this video. I hope all of you enjoyed the session, enjoyed the questions. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Sayonara, Khuda Hafiz to all of you. Bye bye.